I did not know that there were Loverboy statutes in Romania. I'm going to pull up one example. It is not Romanian Loverboy statutes. It's the Netherlands, but it's just very interesting to read. Let me see. Where were my Loverboys? This is I mean, these are real laws that you might not. Oh, when Tate gets out on social media and says, yeah, I have 6 girlfriends that I've gotten into relationships and I've gotten them to work for me so that we can now make money. Well, dude, you might be publicly admitting to a crime depending on the jurisdiction in which this relationship has led to a business venture through the exploitation of the people you now have claimed you've gotten into amorous relationships. So this is from Government of the Netherlands. I could really go for another cup of coffee now. Loverboys. Who's seen the movie True Romance? When Gary Oldman has Christian Slater, and he's like, I'm keep Loverboy here entertained. Loverboys, or Romeo pimps, are human traffickers who usually operate by trying to make young girls or boys fall in love with them. Sometimes they manipulate young people in other ways. Once they have victims under their influence, they exploit them, for instance, in the sex industry. I'm going to see if I can find Tate's comment because, dude, I mean, once you realize that this is actually criminal and that this is how it is defined as criminal, this is in the Netherlands, but I think with the Romanian statute is similar, if not identical. My goodness, well, you go back and listen to people's public statements and they sound incriminating. Traditionally, a Loverboy seduces young, vulnerable girls and boys over a lengthy period of time in order to exploit them sexually later on. The practice is being used less and less. Nowadays, Loverboys resort more quickly and frequently to threatening their victims using blackmail and violence. The internet and social media are playing an increasing role in this phenomenon. For instance, social media provide Loverboys with much greater scope for established contact with victims and gathering information about vulnerable boys and girls. This makes it easier for them to force the young victims into the sex industry. Okay, let me see if I can find this here. Andrew Tate, girlfriend's business. Let me see if I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this. Oh, you know what? This might have been the exact one I was looking for. How long is this? 9 minutes? I want to get a shorter clip. It was with this guy who was sitting down. Let me see if we'll do
this. Thing I learned from doing this business, I learned something about women, is that they are intrinsically, I don't want to use the word lazy, but I will. They have no interest in world conquest. They want to be comfortable. If you show a woman how to make $1,000 an hour, she'll think, I can work 2 hours a week. If you show a man how to make $1,000 an hour, he'll think I can make $18,000 a day. We want to conquer the world. We want all of it. We want all of it. I teach these women, and the women kept fucking it up. So I said to him, it's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm taking over. So what I did is I unplugged their keyboards and plugged a new one in from me behind the screen. So the chicks would sit there and hit a keyboard that wasn't plugged in. And me and my brother, and eventually some staff I trained, would do all the talking. The girls were just famoosers, just laughing and doing this, their titties out. And they were talking to fucking ice cold hustlers. We were taking their money, all of it. If they come and say, well, what kind of, all of it. We were fucking milking them dry. Women haven't got a clue how to.
Okay, I think that's enough. I'm going to give everybody the link for that. I'm going to go watch that later. I don't want to watch a full 9 minutes of that. So in some of the statements, Andrew Tate was talking about having multiple girlfriends that he would make girlfriends with. They would all be his girls, and then he would get them into the business. Well, we'll see what the charges are. But that seems to be what the state of the situation is right now. And that's the news.